Hey, my name is Ray Dhaliwal. I am a candidate for City Council by-election for 2017. Born and raised in Kamloops, I'm third-generation Canadian, third-generation Kamloopsian. My family's been here since 1914. Education, grade 1 to 12 on the North Shore. I was born and raised on the North Shore and I still reside there today. Thompson Rivers University, before it was called Thompson Rivers University, it was called Caribou College. I spent a year here as well. Family business for 20 years as a mechanic, and then started this company, Ray's Lock and Key, from 1982 to present. 35 years I've been doing that. As well as I'm president of the Kamloops Multicultural Society and on the board of directors of the Seniors Center in the Brockler Shopping Center. Well, this year would be a perfect time for me to get my feet wet in this. Council is lacking a little bit of credibility, I think, and connectivity with the rest of Kamloops. For me, for myself, I know I can represent all of Kamloops as I get around my business through the whole part of the city, and I listen to people and how unhappy they are with council at this time. And I thought at this time in my life, being 60 years old, it's a great time for me to step up and use what I've learned in the Multicultural Society as being president of how to bring people together and get them to work together. My top priority in Kamloops is to bring more accessibility for our seniors and for our students, as well as with our bus system. It could be improved. 2 days to get a handy dart for seniors is not acceptable in my eyes. Other than that, there's various issues that I'd like to deal with. The waste of money that the city is just throwing away as well on needless projects, and that's on my top of my list. Well, to attract and retain these students to the Thompson Rivers University is to make it more affordable for them. A lot of families do struggle. A lot of them have come here from different countries and need to be supported in any way we can. And as a councillor, I believe the city can step up and do better. A good ambassador would tell the new visitors all about our positive things we have going on in this city, from our new wineries to our museums to our basic infrastructure. We have a great park downtown. We have a great groups of people that volunteer a lot to make the city for what it is, and I'd like to get them to experience it all, especially with the Multicultural Society. My experience there has been fantastic. I get to see people from all walks of life, and everybody all has the same hopes and dreams, and that's what I'd like to showcase for new visitors that come here. Our urgent transportation need is definitely our bus service needs to be improved. Again, with our seniors especially and our students, the bus service just is not, the timing is just out a little bit, as well as, like I said, 2 days to get a handy dart bus is not acceptable. We'd like to get more of the handy dart type buses for those lesser served areas. They won't cost as much as a complete bus, but at least these places can go out and reach to our students who are living in the outlying areas as well. The biggest challenge for the city is I believe, to retain our students here and get them working in our town locally. I know that mine is a big controversial issue at this time, but I believe it'll be good for the city to try and keep our young people here. We need to keep them here to raise their families. If we do not have the jobs for our young people here after they've gone through our university degrees and diplomas, there's nothing for them to stay here, and our city will slowly die out. But if we have more jobs for young people, good paying jobs, that they'll stay here and thrive and make this community wonderful, even in the future to come. Well, the biggest opportunity is our potential growth. We need to be more friendly towards the business community, especially with our tech sector, the way it's growing. I know there are programs here in the university that excel on that, and we need to keep those students here as well. We don't want to train them and have them sent out and use all this training that we've provided here and have them go out in the world. They'll always eventually come back to Kamloops because Kamloops is a great place to live, but in order to keep them here, we need to make sure those jobs are here and attract the companies that'll provide those good paying, stable jobs. My proudest achievement, I have many of them. The latest one is my role as president of the Kamloops Multicultural Society. It's a very rewarding, it's a total volunteer position, very rewarding with the amount of people that I see from all different walks of life, and just to connect with them, which in a way I've never done before, and nobody else would have that experience unless you're president of such a great organization like this. It's amazing to see. We have 100% support in our society, and we have a great group of people, and thank you to them for making me look good and be very successful at what I do for them.